Alright everyone, it's that time of the month again. It's time to review the mean comments from the previous month across the entire Chronicle Network. Now, if you've not seen these videos before, you've been missing out. I've done them for August and September. Now it's the turn of October. The concept for these videos is pretty simple. We just go through and spot the meanest comments, the most aggressive comments when it comes to making comments about me, the content overall, stuff like that. I do think it's funny going through some of these because some of people's criticisms are, sometimes they're helpful. I've gained some, interested insight on my videos and, how to improve them basically, but sometimes they are not so helpful. And these are some of the examples that are not so helpful. So these are across the entire Chronicle Network. So for F1, for NASCAR, motoring, and Football Chronicle as well. They are all in this video for October. So strap in, guys. Let's have a good time looking through these. Let's dive in. So the first comment, I think, is from the Motoring Chronicles MSN. Now, if you know anything about our videos on MSN, and this also goes for the videos on YouTube and the other platforms as well on top of that, we don't put manual subtitles in these videos. We can do if we want. I have tried doing that before, but it's really, really time consuming, and the auto-generated subtitles aren't the best, really, to be honest with you. A lot of the time it's very difficult to make sure it's perfect because, I've got an accent and sometimes I mess my words up every now and again too. But this person didn't really seem to caught on to the fact that sometimes these subtitles are not always correct, and they thought that they were basically being manually typed out by me. They put, "I do wish the subtitle would proofread properly. 8 times the circumference of the plight." Really? No. That's probably not what I said. I'm not sure what I actually said in that video or at that point, but this person really needs to take a chill pill, I think. And I did explain that in my reply on the F1 Chronicles account there. If you do see me reply on MSN, it will be through the F1 Chronicles account because you can't use individual accounts to reply. I don't understand it, to be honest. It's Microsoft being Microsoft. I love it, but it is not the easiest platform to use on stuff like that. I just think it's really funny how, I'm not going to highlight people's names and stuff like that in this, but I just think it's really funny how this person has the cutest doggo in the whole world as their profile picture. Who's a good boy? But their owner is such a pain. Like, imagine losing it over just the subtitles being slightly off. Oh my goodness me, there's bigger problems in the world really than this, but it does make me laugh how this person's put such a particular comment, just been such a grammar freak, and yet their dog, presumably their dog, it could not be their dog, I don't know, but that is a very cute doggo. So I'd love to get that dog a pet, but unfortunately I only know it through that profile picture. So moving on. Oh, this guy. Right, we've got to talk about Thomas Ray. I am convinced, right, and I'm highlighting him and I'm saying his name. I don't care because he has put the same comment. I swear he copies and pastes it. He puts the same thing saying yak, 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 anything to get my face on the internet. And he must have put it on about 20 videos at least, right? And eventually people caught on to this. People, saw that he kept doing this, and people were getting annoyed with him and asking, why are you being so angry at the guy? Just don't watch his videos, which is my response too. If you don't like my content, don't watch it. Simple as that. Like, it's not rocket science. And I can't find the actual reply. I did see he replied to that comment, and he said something like, well, he's always on my homepage. I can't get rid of him. And I've tried blocking him, but it doesn't work, which, alright, get more mad, I suppose, but I've not seen him in a little while. I don't know if he's just given up, to be honest. Maybe he's finally blocked me, but anyway, Thomas, if you're listening, well, I hope my videos are no longer annoying you as much, but I do find it really, really ironic how you're having to go at me for putting my face on the internet, for me being a attention seeker, presumably, when you've got your face on the internet, or at least I presume that is your face on your profile picture. So I do find that quite ironic there, but yeah, hopefully my videos are no longer annoying you, because honestly, your comments annoy me. So I do appreciate comments, but like I say, some of them are less than helpful sometimes. This is on the Motoring Chronicles YouTube channel. It says, "Car guy complains about cars." I guess that's the title. That could apply to a lot of my videos, to be fair, on there. I find that one quite funny, to be honest. That's not really much of a mean comment. That is pretty accurate. If you do want to hear my ramblings about UK cars and the road networks and some interesting facts when it comes to motoring over here in the UK and in America, and I've even done some videos on other countries like Sweden and why they switched to the other side of the road, for example, Go check us out. But yeah, I do like to rant about things, particularly in my own country, because, you know, anybody who drives in the UK will know we have a lot to complain about when it comes to the state of our nation, particularly when it comes to the transport network, or lack thereof. Another one from Thomas Reid, I just highlighted this again. Oh look, I have something to get my face on the internet over something. Talks the most rubbish ever, this guy. Takes one to know one. And another one in the ilk of Thomas here, someone else put, who cares? I don't even know, again, I don't know which video this is for actually, but again, it's just like, why do you click on the video? Why? Clearly you care. You watched the video. You commented on it. You must have at least watched a little bit of the video. This is what stuns me about some people. Like, they'll say, oh yeah, who cares about this video? You clicked on it, mate. Clearly you do. Oh my god, some of the comments on Motoring Chronicles YouTube. A lot of the comments are on Motoring's really been growing recently. It's been doing really well. I just find it funny how the motoring, let me just repeat this, motoring, motor, engine. The Motoring Chronicle gets loads of comments from cyclists. Yes! These two guys, these two people I should say, have put some of the comments basically being, because I've done a bunch of videos going over the traffic in the UK, why it's so bad, the worst places for traffic, worst places for accidents, and they've just commented saying, the bike is the best, why not the stink car? Okay, I never have a problem with traffic because I do my commute by bicycle, and that is why motorists hate cyclists. Just saying. But good for you two. Good to know. That's fascinating. Thank you. And here's one on, I think this was it was either Mexico or USA, and anybody who watches the F1 Chronicle basically knows that usually on the weekends when I'm in, I do my reviews for the races like literally straight after qualifying or the race finishes or whatever. I get on my computer, I start recording, and I do my review literally as soon as possible, right? Instant. It's out within half an hour of the session finishing. It's all edited and everything by then, if that, right? If it's not sooner than that. And someone put, a bit late when this was 2 days ago. And I just put, that was uploaded like 30 minutes after qualifying finish. And it was. And it's just that their comment was two days late really on that one. So keep up. Someone also put here, this again, I think this was about, so basically I did a video on Motoring Chronicle, again Motoring Chronicle, lots of people getting angry. Who would have guessed that motorists had so much rage? Some would call it road rage maybe. Someone put on a video where I basically said whether it's, you know, whether younger drivers or older drivers are more dangerous on the road statistically in the UK, and I actually said that on average older drivers are better. The boomer generation is the best one statistically when it comes to driving on the road. In terms of accidents, they cause the fewest per person. But still, the boomers took it personally. They did not like this. Just because maybe I didn't give them a 5-star rating or something, I have no idea. But someone just put, I wonder how much no claims bonus you have. Over 4 years, mate. Never been involved in a road traffic accident as a motorist. So yeah, 100% record so far, some would say. How are you doing? How many years have you got? Probably about 50. I don't know. Anyway, so on the Football Chronicle, I floated the idea because West Ham United are not doing particularly well right now in the Premier League. They're in low mid-table. They're not doing in good form. They changed the manager in the summer to someone new. They got rid of a manager that was successful there before, David Moyes, but unpopular because he was perceived to play bad football. And a few people, including legends such as Tony Cottee for West Ham, was basically saying, you know, it's not going to get better under Lopetegui, the new guy, and we need to replace him. And we might, you know, I won't mind getting David Moyes back, basically. That's what a lot of pundits were saying. But this person here took it personally, and I was just saying I agree with these people. They know what they're talking about. You know, they're legends of the game, but clearly that doesn't matter. This person put, West Ham fans don't want pundits gossiping. Focus elsewhere, please. We will let the owners know in due time. Sell your gossip elsewhere, please. No, I will put my content out where I choose to, just like you can comment on my videos when you choose to. It's a free world, I'm afraid. So I'm not sure what he's referring to when he says we'll let the owners know in due time. So you're not disagreeing with me, are you? You think that it might be a good choice, you know, a good opportunity to swap him back in. Clearly that's what you're meaning. Alan White, in the vein of Thomas really, blah blah blah. Fascinating, thank you. Well, you clicked on the video, so clearly you cared about it enough. 3 minutes 50 in, we finally hear the actual total. Jeez. Oh yeah, I mean, how terrible am I to make a full-length video with backstory and you know, I mean, it's not like anybody else just gets straight to the point and makes a 10-second video. If you want short videos, go to TikTok, mate. If you want in-depth knowledge, come to the Chronicle websites. We've got plenty for you. But if you want short-form content with no substance, You won't find it here. Oh, the boomers. The boomers are back. Here we go, another one. So, Motoring Chronicle. I think this is about the diesel video, about diesel being in decline in the UK, which is, you know, again, a controversial subject despite these stats overwhelmingly backing up the fact that it is in decline. Let's not get over that. And I wasn't saying that it was better or worse than anything, but again, people take it personally. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. But this person said, I get really fed up of listening to children trying to explain things to me that I understood better than them before they were born. Okay, boomer, that is fascinating stuff right there. But at the end of the day, just because I'm younger does not mean that I don't understand things. Just because you've been around the planet longer than I have, I've been here longer than I have, doesn't mean that you're automatically wiser and better than me. I never understand this. It's pure ageism. I don't get it. It's just entitlement. The very thing that a lot of boomers claim millennials have lots of. I think they should really look in the mirror on that one, to be honest, because the nastiest comments I usually get are from that generation. And I guarantee you he is from that. I mean, he's got to be, because he says he's been here. He's understood that better than I did before they were born. So he's got to be at least 30 when I was born, so you got to be touching 60 easy. This one's quite funny. Load of rubbish from some random guy locked up in a box room. Is this a box room? Is this what this is? Is this my exercise bag? Is this my prison? Is this my allocated exercise or something? Is it? I mean, the thing's gathering dust. I don't use it enough, really. This isn't a box room, mate. This is my office in my house that I own. So if you want to go playing that game, I will happily do it. But this is not a box room, right? This is where I work. But a random guy, yeah, you can call me a random guy, I guess. Oh, no, not any real need either. Stop wasting yours and others' time with this folly. Again, I think this is a Motoring Chronicle one. I just love the fact they've used folly. That is an insult straight out of Lord of the Rings right there. You can't simply walk into Mordor. It is folly. You can't do it. The very air you breathe is a poisonous fume. Just like trying to figure out what these people are talking about sometimes, I swear. It's White again. Another repeat comment, so thank you for these repeat comments. He finds this stuff fascinating and hopes we do too. No, we don't. Boring. Why are you watching the video? Why are you clicking on it? Clearly you must find it interesting enough to at least click on the video. I don't get these comments. I know I sound like a broken record with this, but I don't get these people that are like, oh, we didn't care about your videos anyway. Well, clearly you do. Why should we be watching it? Oh man. So my Liam Lawson video, when Lawson made his second F1 debut, if you will, on the F1 Chronicle at the USGP a few weeks back, I basically said, look, he's the upgrade that the Red Bull, RB I should say, it does stand for Red Bull technically, but RB, the second Red Bull team, they needed that upgrade. They needed that kind of life being injected back into the team. But not everybody agreed. Presumably some Australian fans, potentially, or some Ricardo fans, and then this guy, you idiot! The kart was faster at that track and Daniel would have done as well. Yeah, just like Tsunoda did in that same car where he spun and finished near the back. Yeah, sure mate, sure he would have done, of course. Great argument. And that's it, guys. Those are the mean comments for October. Thank you to everybody who's left a nice comment. There was plenty of them. Plenty of nasty comments as usual as well. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, in September there weren't that many. We had to really look for them. But you guys, you've outdone yourselves this time in October. So thank you so much for that. But in all seriousness, I do thank everybody who's been supporting the channel. We are racing towards 5,000 subscribers on F1 Chronicle's YouTube channel, which, you know, you're talking about over 1,000 new subscribers every month since we joined YouTube properly and started doing these videos regularly, which again I can't thank you guys enough for. The support has been overwhelming at times. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been a bit longer, there's been more to choose from. Lots of comments on the Motoring Chronicle, that's been the big one really of this. None from NASCAR, but a few from football and a few from F1 chipping in there. So you guys, you need to up your game with the nasty comments. Although, to be fair, this is only the 5th of November as I record this. We do have plenty to choose from for November already. People are up in arms over some videos. I will let you guess which ones those are. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I always enjoy making these. It is always a laugh. If you're not going to laugh at yourself, then you can't laugh at other things, can you? You can't take yourself too seriously at the end of the day. But yeah, we'll see you soon for some more F1 content, actually about Formula 1 rather than angry people on the internet, very soon. And yeah, have a good one, guys. We'll see you very soon. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Ring the bell. Have a good one.